Probably the most annoying thing about most wireless headphones is the fact that most of them are not great, maybe even terrible for calls on Microsoft Teams, Zoom, or Google Meet. That's because most of them don't have boom microphones that go closer to your mouth, which is, after all, the best position to pick up your voice. The situation is a lot worse for wireless earbuds because their microphones are a lot further away. So what are the alternatives? Well, you can get a pair of gaming headphones. These usually have boom mics, but I'm willing to bet that most working professionals don't want to look like gamers, especially not to their boss or co-workers. Or you can get purpose-built professional headphones like the $350 Jabra Evolve2 75. These are Microsoft Teams certified, and they've got active noise cancelling, provide up to 33 hours of battery with ANC, 8 microphones in the ear cups that Jabra says can do a great job at voice pickup, and a boom microphone that gives better performance for phone calls but folds away neatly when you're not using it, so if you're using the headphones in public, it looks a lot more discreet. It does have indicator lights called busy lights on both ear cups, showing that you're busy in the middle of a call and that you don't want to be disturbed, which is great. Or they could also be beacons, allowing your boss to find you in the dark. It connects wirelessly over Bluetooth 5.2, and it even has multi-point pairing in case you want to connect up to 2 devices at the same time and take phone calls from both. Very useful since many professionals have a separate phone just for work. Alternatively, you can also use the included Bluetooth dongle from Jabra. This ensures that you can still get a high quality connection even if your work computer has outdated Bluetooth. Now let's have an even closer look at it. The Evolve2 75s feel sturdy, durable, and overall quite high quality. It has a strong and flexible headband, as you can see, and its fit reminds me a lot of the old Bose QC3 headphones because, like the Bose, they also sit on top of the ears instead of the cushions being around them. They clamp tight enough that they stay in place, but not so tight that it begins to hurt. Some people may like this type of fit, others not so, but overall, they are pretty comfy. They've got volume, music, and call control buttons on the right ear cup, ANC toggle, and Bluetooth pairing buttons on the left, along with a USB Type-C charging port. I like that it comes with its own charging cradle. Of course, you can charge it with USB Type-C, but the cradle provides a dedicated place where they can just sit and charge without taking a lot of space. They're also highly customizable with the Jabra Sound Plus app, allowing you to fine-tune your phone call experience, and if you need to make it sound more to your liking, you can EQ it with some EQ presets, a simple graphic EQ, or by using Jabra's My Sound calibration. It basically captures a profile of your hearing sensitivity and boosts the frequencies that you're less able to hear, letting you hear more detail from your music as a result. Do these actually sound great though? Well, when listening to music on these headphones, they sound very clean and punchy. They're not overly boomy, but they deliver a pretty nice and tight bass attack. It has a good focus on mid-range clarity while still retaining timbre and gravity in vocals. It does sound quite forgiving in the highs, not too brittle or harsh, but sounding bright, clean, and airy. Its sound staging is quite compact, definitely not as wide and open as the Sony WH-1000XM4, but it's not going to disappoint you in terms of track separation, phasing, and stereo imaging. Overall, they sound pretty great, which is totally what I expect from something at this price point really. So, these are designed to be professional headphones with a heavy focus on call quality, something that you can use anywhere. But how much of a difference do they really make? I'm gonna test these headphones by simulating different situations. First, an actual working call in a quiet environment using both Zoom and Microsoft Teams with and without the boom microphone. The headphones will be connected to my Windows laptop using the included Bluetooth dongle.
Yo, Aaron, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I can see you. Oh, wow. Yellow.
Yes, right now we're having a Zoom call. I've got a mustache here that I can never grow in real life. And I'm using the Jabra Evolve2 75 headphones. The
Ah,
boom microphone is now folded up like this. So I'm using the microphones inside the ear cups. So this is how it's picking up my voice. Now I'm gonna fold the boom mic down. So this is what I sound like with the boom mic down. It's nearer to my mouth, so it's picking my voice directly like this. The distance is much shorter. Yep, so this is the call quality of the Evolve 275 on a Zoom call. So this is the headset on Microsoft Teams. I am using the microphones built into the ear cups. I haven't lowered the boom mic down yet. So when I lower the boom mic down, it should make a difference. How huge is the difference gonna be? No. So now the boom mic is down, and this is what I sound like. I don't know if it's making any difference. Is it better or is it not as good?
it's better.
It's better.
It's clear.
It's clearer.
So, on both platforms, my voice had a bit more clarity and isolation with the boom mic down, but I was pretty impressed with how it performed without the boom mic, because even then, though it sounded a bit more robotic, my voice sounded quite clear as well. After that, we repeated the same test, but this time with very loud simulated background noise on both sides. So it's noisy on her end and on my end too. The difference is that I'm using the Jabras while my partner isn't using anything at all. And this actually led to some very interesting results. On Zoom, it appears that Zoom has a very high noise gate, so it did a great job reducing noise on both sides. Though you can still hear some background noise creeping into the recording when my partner was speaking, it sounded pretty quiet on her end even without a headset. But on Teams, by itself, the Microsoft app didn't cancel noise as effectively. It was the Jabras that was doing all the heavy lifting.
But I
Yeah.
do not hear background noise from your end actually. I think it's more to mine. Can
Okay.
you play
Okay,
yours?
you
So
keep
can you
keep yours
play
muted.
yours? I just want
Yeah,
to see whether.
keep yours muted.
Uh-huh.
How's the background noise like?
I cannot hear anything.
Okay, how's the background noise if I lower the boom mic?
Nothing.
Nothing. So the background noise rejection is actually pretty good with the Jabra headphones, the Evolve 2 75. Because I'm playing right now, my background noise is like 100%. It's very loud here. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm I'm gonna play mine,
Yeah. Okay.
and
So
then I'm not
right
using
now,
any
because
headset.
you are not using a headset. Okay. So
Just purely on this,
right, let me pause the background
relying
noise
on my
again.
laptop. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's on the background noise. Can you hear anything?
Yes, it's very loud.
You can hear the background noise?
Yes, the background noise is very loud.
Okay, I see. So it's
Yeah.
the Jabra. Got it.
Yeah. So having the Jabra headset actually helps to reduce all that background noise. Without the Jabra headset, it's yeah. Microsoft Teams does like almost well, they do have some kind of noise rejection, but it's not gonna be as good as having the Jabra Evolve to 75. That is for sure.
So, on my end, it sounded very quiet while noise was still coming in from my partner's side. This means that if you're on Teams and you're making calls in a not so quiet environment, Teams certified headphones like the Jabras are not just an option, they're a must if you want to sound clear to your colleagues during meetings. Now we're going to test its active noise cancelling. To do this, I'm going to test using the same background noise as before. So they are pretty effective in terms of active noise cancelling. And though you're not going to get as much noise blocking in the mid-range as some of the top over-the-ear headphones like the Sony WH-1000XM4 or the Bose NC700, so you're still going to get some background chatter leaking in, it does eliminate a good measure of low-frequency rumble, and that's going to help you focus a lot better on your work or music, even in noisy places. To conclude, I think that the Jabra Evolve2 75 does live up to its mission, though I do have a few gripes about them. For example, there isn't a way to deactivate the busy lights within the Jabra Sound Plus app, so I hope that becomes an option in future firmware updates. When listening to audio, since these don't fully cup around your ears, you can also expect a little bit of sound leakage. Now, that isn't really a big deal, but if you're listening to music or audio, people sitting beside you might be able to hear what you're listening to just a tiny little bit. And if you're wearing eyeglasses like me, it gets a little uncomfortable because they press against my ears and my ears are then pressing against the frame, which causes a little bit of discomfort after a few hours. So overall, I still prefer an over-the-ear fit. That being said, if you're looking for an absolute killer in terms of call quality with or without a boom mic, this is it. If it's great sound quality you want, they won't disappoint. It also has some useful features like app support for customization, docking cradle for easy and clutter-free fast charging, a USB dongle in case your company didn't provide you the most cutting-edge laptop, but you still want great call quality, multi-point pairing. In short, this is probably one of the best wireless noise cancellers out there for the working professional. Best part is, it looks nothing like the stuff people use in call centers. Working professionals, in my opinion, that are on the move should definitely check out the Evolve2 75. Thanks for watching, appreciate your time. If you like this video, please like and share. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe and tap the bell button so that you never miss another video from this channel. Also, a big shout out to these legends who support this channel by contributing $1 or more per month through the crowdfunding website Patreon. If you want to be a legend too, it's very simple. All you gotta do is to support my work on Patreon. That is a great way to help keep this show going, and you gain some pretty cool rewards too, like being credited at the end of every video. So link is in the box down below if you want to help support. I've also got a Discord server. Do join if you want to hang out. Link in the description. More videos coming up soon, so don't go away.